Hello there. You're welcome to the Techlass show, and I am your host, Kasapa. And today I have with me here a beautiful Techlass, and she's going to share her journey so far with all of us today. I'm really excited about this convo, honestly. So don't go anywhere. We are just starting. All right. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Please, I hope you are feeling comfortable.
Yes.
And you're ready to share every single detail with us because you don't want to miss anything.
Yes.
Right. So tell us about yourself.
Okay. I'm Trudy. I'm a UX designer, Heidelberg material, with almost 2 years experience.
Wow.
Yes. And then I recently graduated at GCTU, former telecom. They keep changing their names, so yeah. So I think that's about me.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've got a big tech class in the building, so you have a lot to take from this convo today. So growing up, has tech always been like a thing for you? Was it like a goal, a childhood dream, something?
Hell yeah. Like, I think that started when I was in class 5. So I think my dad went to this teacher parenting thing schools used to do, and then I used to really do well in ICT back then.
Wow.
Like, I think it was just my thing. So my dad asked the teacher if I could really move forward with this because he could see that was what I was really excelling in. So my teacher was like, yeah, like, she's good, because I go to practicals and I'll be the one teaching other people.
Wow.
I think I was super good in it. So I think, yeah, that's how it started. Then later on, my dad started buying me computers. Then times, you see, we had the CRT. So,
wow,
that is the whole computer system. So I think that's how I started. Then went to SHS with it, and then I started elective ICT. I studied elective ICT. Then it's been like that. So diploma information technology, university information technology. So it's been in the tech area like that. I've not dived outside.
That's something, because I mean, some of us kind of find ourselves around here sometimes because there was an opportunity there somehow, but building from scratch,
I think I would congratulate my dad for actually seeing that was what I was really good at and helped me pursue my tech journey.
Yeah. So
I think, I think I'll thank my parents because they actually helped me in tech. Like, it got to points where I was like, nah, I wanted to stop. My mom would be like, nah, you need to keep going. Like, this is good. This is like, so there were times like that. But then, I think I'll give kudos to my parents for it.
Shout out Momsy and Popsy. So tell us a bit about your uni experience. I mean, given the fact that it's always male dominated.
Yes. With uni, I think the ladies were a few. There were not much ladies in our department at that time, the computer science department. And I think when being in a male-dominated area, it allows the male to, help you. I feel like when you're a lady and you want to push forward in tech, when they see it, they want to help. But when they realize you don't want to help yourself, then they feel like, oh, she doesn't want to move to tech. Yeah, but then being in a male area, sometimes it's really comfortable, sometimes too it's not. But then I'll say the comfort is there. And then you get to learn, like you begin to think like how these guys do this, how they learn this. So when you follow their footsteps, it also helps you, broaden your horizon and, your space in tech. Oh, that, okay, this is how they do this, this is how they do this. And even I had friends, I think I have a lot of male friends than female because of how I started the tech journey. So it's always been around meals.
Meals.
Yes. So I think you have the opportunity, you have the pampering, they help.
Oh,
you.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Pampering.
No, yes. Some of them do, but some of them too don't. But then, yeah, they do help you. Let me just put it that way.
Wow.
Yeah, they do
So,
help a lot.
let me chip this one in. What about the lecturers? Since you mentioned pampering.
Yeah. I mean, I was close with my lecturers because I think I was the TA back in school, so
Oh, wow.
I was super comfortable with my lectures, and I think because of that, I even had a scholarship to study data analysis. Yeah,
Wow.
with IIPGH. So I think being a lady in the tech field, and you have the support of your lecturers, it even opens more opportunities for you, because I think they know more than you do. So yeah, they kind of help you when you want to do something. They are sorting you out, like, oh, talk to this person, then at least they are opening it for you. So I think yeah.
But are there special, let me say, privileges for the ladies in the class?
Oh yeah.
Or?
I think there are a lot of privileges for ladies in tech. I think a lot of people don't realize it. When I was going to my second job, when I landed my second job, yeah, I realized that there were a lot of privileges that were given to ladies more than the male.
Wow.
Because they feel like there are not a lot of ladies in tech. So when ladies avail themselves to want to be, tech people, they want to help them, they want to push them. So I feel like a lot of ladies should rather, if you're in tech, you should rather still keep pushing in tech and not back out because of one or two reasons. So I feel like, yeah, being a lady in tech, it's a great opportunity. You have great mentorship. You have people who really want to help you. So I feel it's up to the ladies to want to, just put themselves out there.
There you have it. It's up to you to want to put yourself out there. So according to our Techlass here, there are privileges for ladies. So please, if you have the passion, go for it. Now, talking about jobs, how was it like starting your tech career life right from uni?
I would say it wasn't easy at first, but then it got better, because it was in uni I started applying for jobs. So I think in the midst of the journey, I was diving into a lot of areas because I wanted to know where I fit in. So I was looking at data analysis, I was looking at web development, mobile development, before coming to settle with UX. So when I started applying, my focus was on web development and then UX. So, and the funny thing is, I got my first job was with those two, both the front end and then UX. So that's how I dived into it. So I think I was in school and then I was applying for jobs, and I was really looking for it.
Oh, you were applying whilst you were in school?
Yes.
Wow.
I was applying.
That's some seriousness right there.
I was applying while I was in school. So I think I was in Ho then. So I had friends who were like, if you really want to dive into tech, you really have to come to Accra. So I came down to Accra, that's 2021. And then even before I would come, I was actually looking for jobs. Then I landed my first job because I got a call, and then they were like, we want you to start like ASAP. So the day I got the call, they wanted me to start that day. And I was like, oh no, they need to give me time to fix myself up. And then, so I started on a Monday, went for the interview, did everything. Then I started. So my role was to be a front-end developer and also a UX designer. And then with the front-end, I think they chipped in me being a mobile developer as well, because they found out I was also doing that. So they also chipped that in. But it was a startup company. So, with UX, we had to dive into all aspects of UX. That's, UX research, writer, wireframing, prototyping. So it's like you have to do all at once. So from the beginning, it was really tiring because I was focusing on UX, I was focusing on mobile development, I was focusing on front
That's a lot.
Yes, that was a lot. So, but then I felt it was a learning curve for me. I felt it was really good for me to dive into it because I was also looking for a work experience. I wanted to know how the field felt like and how the workforce too is like. So it was for me, I felt like, it's good. It was not going to last forever. But me diving into it by myself in all these areas would be good.
Did you have issues with balancing your work and life?
Oh yes. I first when I started, yes, I really did. I had my parents always complaining about the fact that I was coming home late. I wasn't going out, just stuck with, like, work. From where you come home and you're still on your machine, right?
Wow.
And then my mom was like, are you really going to continue like this? And then, sometimes I feel like even though my mom will be talking like that, she now she'll come and be like, continue like that to help you. You get the opportunities, you're learning. And but then I had my dad being like, nah, this is not good. So I knew this was not going to be forever, but I was really curious. I really wanted to learn. I wanted to pick up those skills. So for me, it was important for me to, dive into all those areas. So yeah, at first, definitely as a girl, in fact, you won't have that work-life balance. I felt like at that point I had to choose whether I really needed to learn and focus on my career as being a developer or a UX designer, or go back and just enjoy life. But I feel like that will come later on. So let me just focus on this, learn, pick up myself.
That's motivational. So please know this before you start. You might not get the work-life balance you want. I beg. Do you think the privilege you got to work with them? I mean, you mentioned that they called you and they were like, they wanted you to start immediately and all that. Do you think those achievements in life have got anything to do with your gender?
I'll say yes and no, because I think when I started on my first job, I think after I had settled down, I asked our head of department, like the one who was heading, let me just say, our product manager. I asked him that, so why did they really pick me? Like, what did they see that made them be like, okay, we are going to go with this person? Because at the interview, I saw I was the only girl, and then the rest were just males. Yeah. So he told me that they actually saw, a girl who wanted to push, who wanted to learn. It wasn't even about the fact that you were a girl, but then you being a girl sort of gave it a +1 because you wanted to do what the guys are doing. You're not relaxed. You are putting the effort. You want to work. You want to study. You want to do this. You want to do. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice, because I thought it would have everything to, being with a girl, me being with a girl or something. But then it was a yes or no. But then I think if I was also a girl, like, I mean, I'm a girl, but then I wasn't even putting in the work to be the person I am today, let me put it that way, they won't have chosen me. Because I asked a lot of recruiters, like, they recruit girls to do tech, and then they go and then they don't take them because they don't see the enthusiasm in what they put into their work. They don't see them, bringing that zeal. They don't show that they want to study. They don't bring it out. You see, I think that sort of thing. So it's a yes or no. But being a girl gives it a +1. Yes.
Well, so I'm guessing right now you found your work-life balance.
Yes. Yeah.
Currently, you found it.
Yes.
So if you're not coding or if you're not doing tech stuff, who are you?
Oh. I'll say I'll be just chilling.
Chilling.
So we're not chilling as a party or anything. But then I think one would just be movies. Literally always be on Netflix like that. And then just hanging out with friends. Going out.
What are your kind of movies?
Oh, let me see. I think every kind of movie. But I don't do horror. But then I do all except horror. I can do all except horror. Yes.
I see. One is fearful.
That's true.
So if you have the chance to go back to the creation time and choose your gender.
Oh please. I will still be a female.
Alright, tell them. Tell
I
them.
will still be a female because I remember a guy asking me, so would you, if they had given birth to you again, would you come as a male? I'm like, no. Why would I come back as a male?
Oh, that's strong. Why?
No, I feel like there is this power female carries, and I think few of us know that we carry some sort of power, right? Because I feel like no matter the gender, let's even put the fact that I'm a female or something, but then so no matter the gender, you should just live your fullest life. Just be you and live your life. Because if I'm sitting down and I'm thinking I should be a guy, I think I won't get to explore everything about womanhood, me being a girl or something. But then, you know, when I think I've acknowledged that I like the fact that I'm a girl. I like the fact that I'm me. Let's just go, girl. I like me like this. So yeah, I won't choose to come as a male. No, I think I like me.
We'll see you in the next life. Another thing. Well, your last words for my audience.
So for ladies, I'll talk to particularly the ladies. I would say that if you're a lady in tech, you should just push forward, because now I feel like I see professors talking about the fact that ladies, we are lacking confidence and we don't want to be out there. And I realize that's true. And sometimes too, I still don't even get why we do that. But then if you want to be, stand out as a lady in tech, just be out there. Give yourself the opportunity to, open up and learn. Because in the tech field, I feel there are so many areas that need the female to be part of. And that is why there are a lot of people helping ladies in tech. You realize there are a lot of organizations supporting ladies in tech. And I feel that is really important. So if you're a lady in tech and you're out there, you should just, open up, be in the space, join. Yeah, there are a lot of Twitter spaces that help groom ladies in tech. So I feel we should all join it. We should open up, we should learn. It's a learning curve. It's not going to be easy. It's never easy. There are going to be ups and downs, but then I feel, you learn through those ups and downs. So you know how to, drive your own car. So yeah, I think that would be my words for ladies in tech.
Wow, that's some motivation. Please, I feel so motivated. I think I'm going back to coding. So, thank you very much for showing up today.
Thank you for having me.
So before you leave, kindly share your social media handle.
So it's the UX in me _ so the _ UX _ in me _ I am. That's on Twitter. The same thing on Instagram. Regular on both handles. So
okay.
You can get me there.
Okay, please get to her in private for some motivation, because we all need someone to push us. She can even mentor you. I mean, it doesn't take so much. She's ready.
Yeah,
Really?
I do a lot of mentoring right now. I don't know. It feels like when you get to some point of your career, that is when people actually realize who you are, and then they don't want you to mentor them.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So please, kindly repeat your handles again
So
for us.
that's the underscore UX underscore Imi and underscore that's on Twitter, and then on Instagram. On LinkedIn, it's just Trudy Akwatia on LinkedIn.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, my audience, for staying tuned throughout. This is your host, Kasapa. We'll see you in our next video. Bye. And don't forget to subscribe to Kweku Tech. Subscribe and like this video if you want to see more of us. Thank you.